Jason, and I'm the Canadian Biz Geek. Today we're going to talk about me ruining a store. Wow, that's not a very good start for a supposed business help video, but I'll share a little bit of light on this. So I started a while ago. I won't say the name. I'd like to keep those kind of out. I don't want to call out any specific employers, which is why on one of the previous videos I mentioned a multinational fast food company, because obviously we know who I'm talking about, but I'd rather keep names out of it. So I worked for a company a few years back, and I went in as a store manager, and the store was struggling. It wasn't doing well. And when I went in there, well, there's your problem. You could identify so much right away. You could see that the staff was way too close with the store manager. The store manager was the buddy manager. The staff was doing things like chatting to one another and not really focusing on the customers. They were very task oriented, so they were doing a lot of straightening and organizing and merchandising and that, which is all part of your job, but there's one job that gets you paid, and that's selling to your customers, and they weren't doing that. And so when the previous store manager would get direction as to what was going on and how come and that sort of stuff, she became sort of the buddy boss by saying, hey, we're doing our best, don't feel bad, guys, they're asking too much, it's unrealistic, blah, 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 which is obviously all toxic things to say to your staff. I had another store manager that once I had gone up to be a district manager, that store manager I had called because I was doing a check of all the different stores, and I noticed during one of my checks that everybody was standing in a big circle and talking. And I called up and I said, hey, just to let you know, I'm not the only one watching here, and you see that you're all standing around talking, and there's customers walking by you guys and nobody's saying hi to them. You guys are a little bit too into your conversation. Fair guidance. This individual, then after I got off the phone with them, went to that staff, and I saw on the camera, went to that staff, saw everything, saw the eye rolling, saw the shoulder shrugging, that sort of stuff. I ended up a few days later visiting that store and saying to one of the people in that group who had expressed to me some frustration with what was going on in that store. And I had said, when I called the other day, what did the store manager say to you guys? And what they had said was, okay, guys, Jason's called. He's watching cameras. He's seeing you guys all talking. He needs you guys to split. I'm sorry. It's stupid, blah, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? So the direction that I gave them should not have been me telling them to tell the staff. It should have been, hey, guys, you know what? We're all standing around talking, and there's a lot of customers, so let's finish it up and let's get to circulating, please. That's how that should have gone. The direction should always come from the manager. It should never appear like the manager is being just a puppet. So taking it all the way back to me ruining the store. So that's what I walked into. I walked into a store that believed they weren't doing any wrong, believed there was nothing more that they could do, was having a lot of fun, which, believe me, I love creating an environment where people feel successful and challenged, but also I tell a lot of jokes and we have fun, because not just because I'm trying to make the store a fun, happy place to be, but customers will see these smiling, upbeat, friendly people. I always joke and say it's for an evil purpose. When I'm making people in the store feel good, it's definitely for a purpose of creating that great environment. So I'm not by any means a slave driver. I'm not by any means a mean manager, but I was told that I ruined the store. And what that meant was that I came into that store, and what they thought working at that location, working for that company was about, didn't line up with what the district manager said the company was about or what I had experienced in some of the other stores. So I had to move the needle to make that store function and operate the way a real store of that brand, of that type, operated. For a lot of people, that was a bridge too far, and they left. They quit. They said, oh, I went over to a big box store where all I have to do is cash and I love it. Okay, when you hear stuff like that, be grateful that these people left. If they want to go to another business where they just want to do stock and just want to run a cash register and not think, that's okay. God bless them. They are there to do what they love to do, and I don't begrudge that. But they're not right for that store. Now, I had a lot of people though that did stick around, and those people were very open to hearing how to be a better salesperson. And I was happy to share some of the knowledge that I had. And these people went from being fairly good salespeople to machines where they were challenging each other, and it was a beautiful thing. So I say I destroyed the store facetiously, obviously, because I didn't really destroy the store. But to the certain staff that was there, they believed I did. I ruined their idealized, very easy, very undemanding store, and I turned it into one where I created people that were successful. Now, I'm not tooting my own horn. What I'm trying to say is that people that come into your place of business love to be challenged and love to be made better. And if that's the kind of store manager you are, then that's the kind of person I like to work with, because people that like to see other people grow are beautiful people to work with. Now, I'm going to leave it at that, but when you're told you destroyed a business, if it's similar to the story I just told you and you've made that business become a successful and enjoyable place to work versus just a fun place to work with no demands, then you have also done your job as a manager. And with that, I thank you very much for watching the Canadian Biz Geek. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you can hear more pearls of wisdom. And with that, I thank you for watching. Have a great day.